Regardless, Zenithor has not taken his gas yet, so that's a slight mishap, and he hasn't started his cyber, so Zenithor is playing sloppy.
Zenithor playing sloppy?
It's not his favorite matchup. He's probably suspicious of something that isn't coming.
He doesn't have a plan Z?
No, he does not have a plan Z. It stops at Y.
Or plan PVZ?
Maybe it stops at T, for that matter. Anyways, these Lings are going to take map control. They're not going to look to do any aggression, as there's no Ling speed being researched. And Fueled by Ramen is going to take his second gas now. He will probably saturate that momentarily. Not that he really needs gas at this point in times. Well, I guess he's probably saving up for mutas or roaches. Something or other. Anyways, he's going to go up to... He's going to take his natural now at the 5-minute mark, and then he's going to take his third at the 6-minute mark. And, yeah, his economy is pretty far behind. So all these Lings are going to secure him map control, but they're just not going to do anything more for him. So this is kind of a old school strategy. This is like 3 years ago. I don't know what these drones are doing. Okay, that was probably a misclick. He's gonna throw down a roach one now, and I imagine, based on the timing of everything, he's going to get another round of drones and then be pure roach from there. Where's queens? He has one queen there. He also only has one queen. And he's getting a second queen now. His injects are going to be terrible. Anyways, his creep threat's going to be bad too, because he doesn't have enough queens. Okay. So, Zenithor is playing safe, but, Fueled by Ramen is playing... I don't even know if you want to call that playing safe. Because, I mean, he doesn't have enough Lings to defend anything. And he doesn't have enough drones to build an army quickly. Anyways, Zenithor has thrown down this pylon here, which has... Wow. It has... Zenithor evaded all these... Okay. Fueled by Ramen has no idea about these two pylons over here. And Zenithor put that up after all the Lings were out getting vision. So, I mean, this is kind of what I mean by it. It's not servicing him anything. He has his Lings around, and so now he's thinking to himself, okay, maybe Zenithor took a third. Because I lost my Zergling there. But he checks and there's nothing here, so he knows, okay, he hasn't taken his third yet. I kind of like this here rather than at the watchtower, because a lot of Protoss will go this way to avoid the watchtower vision. But, I mean, Zenithor still evaded it. So, I don't know. I'm gonna say that maybe he wanted it here instead of here, because then I think Zenithor went like, he took this ledge over here, so that's how he got around it. But if the Zergling had been here, it would have served both purposes. Anyways, minor details. So, Fueled by Ramen has a couple roaches now, and his natural is not fully saturated, even though it is the 9-minute mark. Not really sure what Xenador is planning on doing right now. He's just scouting, it looks like. He has his Robo down. He has pylons in case of he needs to put anti-muta cannons up. He sees the Roach Warren. He does not see the Spire. Okay. So, if there is a Spire transition, Xenador will be caught off guard. But Xenador is going to go for an attack now. And there's enough Stalkers here to defend this properly. Enough Roaches here to defend this properly. Xenador is going to need more. He really shouldn't keep trading against this. This is not equitable. Okay, he's gonna pull out before he loses absolutely everything. Still only has his Stalker. Oh man. I think Xenador just wasn't expecting an army. I think he expected Macro Zerg. Anyways, Force Field's gonna go down, and that will protect Xenador's base pretty well, actually, as these Roaches now can't get in properly. Xenador will have energy for a Photon Overcharge shortly. He's going to trap these Roaches so that they cannot leave, which isn't a bad idea. I mean, he has an Immortal, and he has reinforcement potential. He's gonna pull his Probe so he doesn't lose any needlessly. He's losing a lot of sentries though, so that's not good. Those gas units are definitely something he wants to keep around. But at the end of the day, he cleans everything up, and he's probably going to move out now. There are Roaches on the other side of the map, so Field by Ramen is relatively safe. For now. That's not enough Roaches for 2 Immortals. So, I mean, he has something to work with, but that's not going to hold indefinitely by any means. And Field by Ramen is going to get 14 more Lings, 4 Mutas, and try and defend with that. These Lings, I don't think they have speed. Speed is researching right now. So... Oh, gosh. If this is Xenador's composition, is charge done? Oh boy. No Ling speed and there is charge. Close your eyes, this is gonna be ugly.
Ouch.
Yeah. Xenador is known for getting charge early, so without having Ling speed, these Lings are... I mean, that's basically free money for Xenador. Because they will just melt instantly.
It's kind of like a speed race, one slow than usual, one's faster than usual.
Yeah. So, I mean, the Stalkers will deal with the Mutas, the Sentry Immortal will deal with the Roaches, and the Zealots will clean up the Lings, and, there's just nothing here. I mean, he has more Mutas than... Oh, never mind. Xenador warped in more Stalkers. I was gonna say he has more Mutas than there are Stalkers, which is a good thing, but that's no longer the case. These are nice force fields. They're not, like, perfect, but they will suffice. They will get the job done, clearly. I mean, when you have charge slots, force fields don't have to be perfect. They just have to be decent. And Zenidor is going to take out this third. So that's going to be gone in a moment. Fueled by Ramen is going for +1 attack, range, specifically. Or no, he already has it, I'm sorry. He's going for +2, and he's getting 10 more roaches. I don't think that's what he wants against 3 immortals. I think Stalker, I think, well, he doesn't have the gas. I was gonna say Mutas would be better, but he can't get Mutas. I mean, he can, but he doesn't have the right economy for it. So now he's gonna get 7 more roaches on top of that that initial 10. So he's gonna go up to around 30 roaches, give or take. And, yeah. Zenidor appears to be happy to just camp outside, which I guess he realizes he has a superior army and doesn't have to worry about it. He's actually going to take his third right now. And he's moving around the other end. Fueled by Ramen is going to come and attack Zenidor while Zenidor wants to pressure the fourth. Force fields will go down and catch him 2 lings and a roach. Not really worth it for 3 force fields, but at this point in the game, what does it matter? The Protoss is up a base. If you guys aren't familiar with PvZ, Zerg is supposed to be up a base. That is common. So when Protoss is up a base, yeah, it's pretty much all over but the crying. I mean, in theory, if Zenidor just sits here and Fueled by Ramen just gets a Muta Cloud, he can potentially eke himself back into this game. There are no cannons in the mineral line at the main. There's one sort of in the natural. Nothing at the third yet. So, I mean, if he had the gas, then theoretically Mutas would be a comeback tool. Also, I believe this is before the patch, so additionally, theoretically, Swarm Hosts could bring him back into the game. Well, actually, Zenidor has too much stuff now. Never mind. I mean, if he went for... Okay, basically, if he went for Swarm Host, what would happen is Zenidor would just outmaneuver his opponent and kill everything again. These Mutas are trying to pick off this pylon, but Zenidor is paying attention and will sufficiently defend that. It won't even lose its shields entirely, so that's pretty much no damage. Granted, he didn't kill any Mutas, so, I mean, it's not like he lost anything for that. Zenidor is going to engage now, and, I mean, there are a lot of roaches, but there's just not enough roaches. Time Warp goes down, and Fueled by Ramen's going to surrender the potential concave because he doesn't want to be caught in a Time Warp. 2 more Mutas will come out, but that's not going to do anything. 3, now there's more Mutas, but there's plenty of Stalkers here for these Mutas. Yeah. apparently Zenidor is happy enough to move on now. He could have done this like 10 minutes ago, but